To our video about binge drinking. Today we're going to be discussing some of the effects of binge drinking. We're also going to be asking some college students what they think of binge drinking.
Binge drinking is a pattern of drinking that brings your blood alcohol content, BAC, to 0.08 grams percent or above. When women consume 4 or more drinks and men consume 5 or more drinks in about 2 hours. Half of all frequent binge drinkers report having 5 or more alcoholic-related problems during the school year, 20 times the rate as students who drink but not binge. Alcohol is a factor in 28% of college dropouts. Every year, about 1,825 college students between the age of 18 and 24 die from unintentional alcohol-related injuries, including motorcycle crashes. Over 30,000 students each year need emergency health care for alcoholic overdose, and 90% of alcohol consumed by those under 21 is in the form of binge drinking. Alcohol kills more teenagers than all other drugs combined.
Drinking is a serious issue amongst youth these days, with youth ages 12 to 20 consuming more than 11% of all alcohol sold in the States. Of that 11% of alcohol, over 90% of it is consumed in the form of binge drinking. In a large-scale U.S. study, 5.1 million young people reported binge drinking in the last month alone. Not only can younger individuals develop alcoholism, they can also develop a host of other problems, such as any sort of liver failure, stomach viruses, and kidney problems. Alcohol also affects the brain's development in young individuals and can lead to depression, amongst other mental health issues. Youth who start drinking before the age of 15 are 6 times more likely to develop alcohol abuse, alcohol dependence. If someone suffers from alcoholism, there are many different treatment options available. Amongst these are Alcoholics Anonymous, which is a group created to allow individuals who suffer from alcoholism to get past the problem through the use of community circles in which you don't have to talk, simple counseling. So if someone suffers from alcoholism, there are many different treatment options available to them. One group, which is designated specifically to help people who are suffering from alcoholism, is Alcoholics Anonymous. They're a counseling service which allows alcoholics to gather with other alcoholics and simply discuss what their problems are. Other potential treatment options can include seeing a psychologist, a counselor, a psychiatrist, or other trained professionals in the mental health field.
What is your opinion about binge drinking?
I think binge drinking in moderation is okay. I mean, overall, like if it's a constant problem, then it's not good. But I mean, if once in a while, I don't think it's a big deal once in a while.
Have you ever binge drank before? What was your experience?
I mean, there's been a few times when I've probably drank a little more than I should, and the experience was a fun night. But other than that, I wouldn't say it's something I do on a regular basis.
What do you think the number of drinks that is required for it to be like what's the word? Classified as binge drinking?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a number of drinks, because you could have a mixed drink with a whole bunch of ice in it that's just one sip, so I wouldn't really even count that. I would say an excess of an alcohol level over like 0.2 would be a binge drinking, which would be a lot of alcohol consumption. But I mean, if you have 5 or 6 beers in a night, I don't think it's a big deal. Realistically, it's not that much alcohol.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
What is your opinion on binge drinking?
What is my opinion on binge drinking? I think everything in moderation. So if you have one night of binge drinking every couple months or something like that with your friends, it's not too bad. But obviously everything in moderation, so too many nights of that could definitely hurt your body.
Do you think that binge drinking is a serious addictive problem?
It can be, and it is for a lot of people. For me personally, it is not. I can control myself in all my drinking habits, but it is definitely a problem that needs to be solved, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's it?
We're gonna go. What is your opinion about binge drinking?
Well, my stand on binge drinking is I feel like it can definitely be managed. I feel like you should have a good time with your friends and stuff, but it definitely has to be monitored because we don't want to get into any trouble or anything, right? So, yeah. I didn't know there was a...
Have you ever binge drank before? What was your experience?
A couple times here and there, you know, a couple parties, got down and all that, but we try to make sure that it's managed right and it's not getting too out of control.
A couple good nights, couple offenses were jumped before, I've heard.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
How prevalent do you believe the issue with binge drinking is among Canadian youth?
I mean, with social media being a big part in today's time, I guess you could say, a lot of people are posting it now and stuff, so I do think it is an issue. And the youth picking this stuff up and obviously drinking underage and all that. So hopefully they can pick up the slack with social media and stuff, but I feel like it's always going to be around, but it definitely can be managed.
All right, thank you.
Awesome.
What is your opinion about binge drinking?
I think that binge drinking is a serious problem that people should not do constantly. I believe that it leads to alcoholism, and depressing stuff.
Do you know about any treatment options for binge drinkers?
Not that I'm aware of, other than just not drink.
What is your opinion on binge drinking?
I don't think people should do it. I think it's a stupid thing that young kids think.
How prevalent do you believe the issue of binge drinking is among Canadian youth?
Very prevalent.
Do you know about any treatment options for binge drinking, and what do you think the treatment is?
I think with treatment, the restriction on alcohol is something that your kids are doing in their spare time or when they're away from home, checking on them and stuff like that. And have supervision, especially if they're young. Have someone there that you know who's going to watch over your information about them.
What is your opinion on binge drinking?
It's a problem. A lot of people face that problem, you know. A lot of people can't stop at one drink. Many, you know. I feel like it's a problem with like even in college kids. I don't know, because they're open-ended.
Now, have you ever been drinking?
Oh yeah, of course.
Now, what was that experience like?
It's like, you know, it's fun at the time, and then you wake up the next morning and you realize, oh, you know, you have done that many drinks, bro. You're like, damn.
Now, what do you think the standard number of drinks is classified?
I think it depends on the person, you know.
Now, if we like just classify it like unit, so like one drink is like a university.
University?
Yeah.
Yes.
I go maybe 6 above, maybe 6 or above, because then the fishing starts with like
Now, do you think binge drinking is a serious problem in today's society?
yeah, like I mentioned, you know, a lot of people can't handle that, finishing companies more than like, you know, someone having a bunch of 22 drinks, you know, it's like days on end of just drinking, to pick up 2 hours later and they're back at it, you know.
And do you know any treatment options for addicts that drink? And do you think that the treatment, what do you think the treatment is?
Not usually like that, not really. I know like if detox sections, I don't know what those are called, but I don't know if it's working or not, because you still have problems all over, you know. So I don't know. It helps some people, of course, you know, like AA, I guess would be something like that. Alcoholics Anonymous, trying stuff like that. So it helps some people.